Speaking about Detroit, what up though? That's an iconic
That's right.
Detroit. How
I,
is
I
was
say it
it?
all the time. We say it. I mean, it's just our thing. It's like you gotta. What up, though? It's our anthem. You got
Yeah.
that's the play right there. You gotta say what up, though.
So, how important for you, Miss Tonesa and Judge? How important was it for y'all to nail those aesthetics of the Detroit in that time period? Like, tell us something that like gave you old flashbacks of the old D when y'all watched the movie.
I think it was
Well,
more.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I'm sorry.
I think it was the Flash, whether it was at the clubs or wherever it might be. Detroit is known to have flashy guys in their attire, and the sister is sexy, super sexy. We're known for that. And so the distinction is when you tape a movie about Detroit or in Detroit, it looks like it's kind of pimped out because everybody's got the flash in them. And so that's kind of what I saw and felt was authentic about the movie and the environment and the vibe that it had.
It was the whole Tobias thing. Also, him and Michelle. They really. I'm like, wow. For them not to be from Detroit, they really brought it. It's like, okay, Tobias, you and Hero must have hung out. You
I
and
love
Harvard,
Detroit.
something like
I love
that.
Detroit.
It was just the even and Judge has that cat about him too, even though he a judge. It's something about the walk, that
Mhm.
it's something about that swag to me, that Detroit brings it. And that they really brought it. And for Judge, I didn't know about, we need those words and that kind of, I'm not behind the camera. I was just in front. And so seeing it, it really brought it back like, okay, this is dope how they did that. I'm so glad that I remember Judge was the one really saying, no, you got to bring all that. You got to bring the what up, though. You got to bring the swag. You got to bring, this is how we walk. This is how we talk. And so Viv said, I gotta get this right. The judge said we gotta say some what up does, and we gotta, they gotta walk like this and talk like this. I said, yeah, you gotta bring it. And so it was the teamwork and him telling them, him adding those pieces to it. I don't understand how they do the whole, like I said, the being an inside, I'm just behind the scenes, and they knew, I mean, not behind the scenes, but they knew what to bring to it, to bring it to natural life, bring it to life, to make us seem like, hey, we are back there. And when they were acting, it was seem like, oh wow, I had the flashbacks. They did an amazing job, like I said, with with the wardrobe, the swag, the what up dolls. It was on point. All that was on point. Yeah.
And what
Well,
was cool with Tonesa's arc is like we had to show it from kind of pre all of that. She came from more of a, of course, correct me if I'm wrong, Tonesa, but more of a, upper middle class type setting to, going over to the other side. So also having to, through language and diction of tone, like how she evolved in that way too was like super cool, and things we had to be mindful of, like, okay, well, when she was 19 and she wasn't really got it, was she like this, versus when she was like 21, 22 and she in her stride, she in her vibe. So it was cool being super immersed in that world and like trying to figure out all the different Detroit pockets and the female flair and all of that was so fun. And Vivica's from the Midwest, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So she would always
Indianapolis.
I'm a Midwest girl too. I'm a Midwest girl too. So
Yeah.
she speaks with that.
Everybody,
I'm
y'all know y'all want to admit it. Y'all want to be a part of that D, what up, though, that swag. I like everybody
Yes, that's
a
why I
part of the
wanted
D. Y'all can say what you
exactly.
want. As soon as we say we from the D, somebody be talking about my cousin auntie live on the east side in Pontiac. That's not the D, but okay, we got that. We swagged out. So
And
thanks so much for making
why,
sure they was on point with that.
yeah. But hence why I wanted to be at the premiere in Detroit, so I could be in Detroit.
Right.
Me too. I didn't get a chance to go either. I had to go to the one in Los Angeles so that we financed. So don't feel you're not alone. I created it and wasn't able to go. So you're not alone.
But we all gonna be at this award, right?
Yeah.
We gonna be, We're gonna do something. We have to. We have
Yeah,
to do something to the city of Detroit because that
for
was,
sure.
it's very
Yeah.
iconic for just it's I don't think it's about me. I think it's, just from coming from the D and being, one of the nominees, my movie, I try to Google how many movies from Detroit has been in,
Oh,
Image Awards. I was doing all that. So this year we
yeah.
had the Lions almost won. Don't kill me, Judge. I know they almost won, but I'm gonna win, and I still, we are
That's
from the
right.
area. Just bringing that, that whole Detroit flair, that and the whole excitement. It's the year is beginning to be a great year.